Hi, I'm Julia, here with your mindful marital money tip to help you learn from my mistakes to flourish in your finances and your future. I posted recently about how I had unknowingly gifted my former husband almost all of our community property, and the response has been incredible. It's mind-blowing how many women have gone through similar divorces because they view their marriages primarily from a romantic partnership angle instead of from a business partnership angle too. Women are especially trusting and assume that their partners have their best interest at heart. From the feedback I received, it's evident that there are many men who don't consider marriage an equal partnership when it comes to finances. Please watch that video to protect yourselves before you get married, or if you are married. Please share with your friends, because this message needs to get out. We assume that we are equal and that the laws will protect us, but that clearly has not happened to so many of us. I want to talk today about what you can do to protect yourself. First, educate yourself on narcissism, especially if you're in the dating world. It's not the simple definition in the dictionary. There are plenty of videos online, and every woman should be informed of this personality, which even the Pope said is one of the major problems in our world today in his book, Let Us Dream, The Path to a Better Future. Although I don't know if my former husband was ever diagnosed with narcissism, I consistently witnessed and experienced characteristics that are classic narcissistic behaviors. Second, with the divorce rate approaching nearly 50% of all marriages, I highly recommend a prenuptial agreement. I am a romantic, and I never ever thought I would come to this, but my former husband and I never talked about divorce. I assumed that if we are both equal, and if we ever got a divorce, I would receive half, like California law requires. Upon divorce, though, I learned that my former husband assumed that everything that we acquired during the marriage was his and our children's to enjoy. If you're already married, consider a postnuptial agreement to protect yourself, even if you're happily married. Third, treat your marriage as a financial partnership from the very beginning. Do not give over control. Be aware of all of your assets, financial records, accounts, and income and expenses. Actively participate in all transactions. I realize that this is not easy for some of us to bring up divorce or financial matters. If I had questioned my former husband's business decisions, I was put down or put aside. It became easier to not say anything to keep peace in the home. By doing that, though, I relinquished my control, and he was able to set up a complex scheme to take full control of all of our property. He ended up getting 100% control of almost 100% of our community property upon divorce. Fourth, have your own source of income just in case. I gave up my career as an attorney to raise our 4 kids because we clearly needed mom at home more than we needed the extra income. I never set aside the almost $178,000 a year that Investopedia reported is what a stay-at-home mom is worth. When we got the divorce, I had very little money in my individual account. I didn't even have enough to retain my attorney, and access to my joint accounts and credit cards was quickly terminated by my former husband. Having your own money gives you options if you ever need them. Best case scenario, the fund does not go for the divorce, and it will help you in your retirement. Finally, if your marriage is already strained and you're considering divorce or have even talked about it, please be smart. Change every password you have with a hard password that cannot be discovered. So don't choose a child's or parent's name or birthday. Make sure you protect your computer, social media, email, phone, software, and any information that could be in the cloud. For the first few months after we discussed the divorce and it appeared that things were going to be amicable, I did none of this. I was already communicating with my attorney, and later in the divorce, my former husband had me under surveillance and revealed that he had been doing so on and off for over 15 years. If you are considering divorce or have started the divorce process, I highly encourage you to get support. Please check out wife.org, Women's Institute for Financial Education, for more information. I have teamed up with an amazing group of professionals through their nonprofit subsidiary, Second Saturday, to educate people about divorce. We have monthly workshops that are free. Join us. We'd love to help. Knowledge is power.